right, so we're gonna hop right into it. I use the Elf Pro Grip Primer. It's all over TikTok. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. I just pat it underneath my eyes. My eyes do crease a lot, so I just make sure I get all up in the creases and whatnot. And yeah, I do this on both eyes. And also, please excuse my hair, pimples, everything. This is my second time recording this video, so I really did not care how I looked. Also, that white speck under my other eye really irritated me, but I'm blind as a bat, so I didn't even see it. And also, we go in with the primer on my chin because I'm only using concealer for this makeup tutorial. Then I go in with the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade, well, the number is 9. That's all it says on the bottle, but I just apply a little bit in the corner and on the outside of my eye because I realized doing the entire eye is just kind of pointless for me. Doing it this way just helps me blend it perfectly. So I'm gonna let my concealer sit and I go right into my brows with the the Elf Brow gel. I really don't care for this gel because it doesn't last long, so I recommend using the NYX. I'm not sure what the name is, but I put the packaging on the screen and I just use a spoolie. You can use any spoolie, it's not really that serious as long as you have something to just comb your brows up with. And just make sure you distribute the product evenly so it's not looking too cakey and too weird. And then I go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade, I'll put the shade on the screen, I can't think of it right now, but I only do this if my brows are waxed. If they're not waxed, then I have to do a lot more work, but since they're nice and clean, I really have to do minimal work. I just do light strokes and fill in the gaps wherever I need it. And also, it looks like I'm being heavy-handed, but I promise I was doing it very lightly. And then I go back over it with a little bit more gel because I did say that this gel didn't last long, so I need to add more. Next, I go in with this brush. I got it from Target. And then I just carve out my brows. I typically don't even do this, but I decided to do it for the video. But like I said, my brows are waxed. I really don't need to do too much. And this honestly just takes practice because I used to fuck up so bad on my eyebrows, but now I feel like I'm kind of a pro. And it's okay to mess up. You're an artist. You're making art on your face, so it's okay to mess up. You don't have to be perfect. And you can see like I added more product on one of my brows compared to the other one, so it's okay. Also, I blended it out on that side more because I don't really like it to be too rough. Like, this is a natural tutorial. Then I go in with the Black Radiance foundation stick. And it's funny because I just found out this was foundation a few days ago and I've been using it for years. But I use it as my contour. I use those two brushes to blend it out. I use a smaller brush to blend my concealer so I can really pat it underneath my eye because like I said, my eyes really do crease a lot. And I just focus on that area. And you'll see pretty soon that I bring it up to the bridge of my nose. Yep, right there, right there. And I also create kind of like that wing look on the side of my eye because I have dark eyes, so it gives the illusion of eyeshadow. Just a few tips. Try not to blend out your concealer too much down your face and focus on the under your eyes, especially if they crease. That'll help it last longer. And like I said, you don't have to be a perfectionist because I do fuck up a lot of times in this video, but it's still a pretty good outcome, so don't be too hard on yourself. Also, I really don't like how my eyeball is moving. That looks really weird. Alright, now I'm using the bigger brush to blend underneath my eyes. And y'all, like I said, I'm blind as a bat, so the angles are really, really bad. I thought I was getting good angles, but no, I wasn't. I just used the bigger brush to blend out everything so it looks very smooth and not too harsh. And yeah, Then I go in with a beauty blender to blend concealer underneath my eyebrows. I really don't like using beauty blenders because I feel like they just pick up product and they don't really blend, but it's perfect for my eyebrows because, like I said, I really didn't even need to do that. Also, since beauty blenders do pick up product, I would just say be very gentle when you're blending this out, especially if you're using foundation versus concealer, because you really don't want to smudge your makeup too much. And like I said, it looks like I'm being heavy-handed. I don't know why, but I promise I was gently patting my face, and then I go back in because, like I say, I fuck up. I messed up my eyebrows a little bit, but they kind of still look good in me. I don't know. Maybe it's the perfectionist in me. Also, I'm gonna show you guys blending out my chin. I don't blend it out too much on my face because I'm not putting foundation all over my face. So I just don't want my face to look uneven. Now I'm going in and blending out technically foundation, but it's really my bronzer. And I'll show you guys the motion I do. I just do circular motions while also kind of swinging the brush outwards so it can spread a little bit. And in this part, you can be heavy-handed because bronzer is typically darker than the rest of your face, so you don't want it to be too harsh. So you can go in as heavy as you need to. Now I'm going in with my blush. I use the e.l.f. Blush, and I use my finger because I just feel like it gets more product, specifically with this brand. And I do it on the tip of my nose and on the top of my bronzer. I fucked up right there, but it's okay. And I use the same brush to blend that out. And I actually end up switching brushes because I felt like that was blending it out too much, and I added a little bit more product. And yeah, so I suggest using a lighter brush to blend it out so it still kind of brightens your face, if that makes sense. And I had to add a little bit more on my nose. But yeah, with blush, add as much as you like. Some people are scared to go in with blush, but me, I'm starting to like it now. So next I go in with this lash primer from Tarte. This is probably the most expensive thing. I'm not about to hold you because Tarte is fucking expensive, but totally worth it. If you are focusing on your natural lashes instead of putting on falsies or extensions, definitely use primer. This is the best thing I've ever discovered. It really does make my mascara last. It makes my natural lashes look very, very long and voluminous. Period. It's giving ghost, but all right, now I go in with the Tarte. I don't know the name of it, but I'm pretty sure I'm putting everything on the screen. This mascara is the best. Hands down, the fucking best. I highly recommend it. Like, I love it. It's expensive, but it's totally worth it. And this is just the travel size version, y'all. So, and it's been lasting me a little while, so I definitely recommend trying the travel size version to see if you like it. Also, with this motion, just make sure you're really getting your lashes because you are putting a lot of product on them, so you don't want them to look too cakey. And I'm just cleaning everything up. FYI, we're moving really fast. Translucent powder, lip liner. I had to go back and redo it because I didn't really like it. I was trying to get like an ombre effect, but it wasn't giving ombre. It was giving harsh lines. That's what it was giving. I think it's just because how my lips are, and my lips really do sit up on the edges, so it just wasn't blending the way I wanted it to. And I believe we are finished. I was just adding a little bit more powder. And I also show my makeup in different lighting because it's not giving ghost. I could have blended it a little bit more on my forehead, but like I said, I'm not perfect, and you shouldn't be perfect either. Period, period, period. I look a little cute. And all right, that concludes this nice little tutorial. Thanks for watching.